Hey everybody, how you guys doing? Your boy Tony from Cali. You guys ain't seen me in a while, I know. Looking kind of scroungy like always, but that's me. You know, I'm just doing my thing. We in 2023. So we in 2023, we in Bro-Morial month. Bro-Morial month. And for the people that don't know what Bro-Morial month is, I came up with that holiday back in 2021, I think. And that was just a holiday, a man-made holiday, like all these other holidays that we have today. They're man-made holidays. So I decided to make my own holiday. And it was right after Memorial Day where we honor the fallen soldiers and that type of thing. And I said, you know what? What about the fallen electronics, the fallen equipment, or forgotten, I should say, forgotten electronics and electronic equipment. So that's what we're here to do today. As you guys can see, I got two different angles here. We got the iMac from like 1998 to 2001, I believe. And correct me if I'm wrong on that, but it should be 2000. This is a 2000, either a 2001, I believe, iMac. And we got this the other day. It was got it from the thrift store. It was a donation. And this was the Indigo model. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. We're going to probably clean it up a little later. But this was the Indigo model. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this. So what we're going to do, it doesn't work. Okay, I love getting stuff that does not work. I love getting things that do not work. So the goal is to, I've got some stuff here on the table, as you can see here. We've got my multimeter, my trusty multimeter. You might want to see what that is, a multimeter. I was going to take it apart and do a time lapse. I don't know if I'm going to have enough memory to do a time lapse, but I wanted to show you the components that are going to go in there. We got my multimeter. We got a HD camera here, small HD camera. I may put this in there, like where the microphone is. We may end up putting a camera in there later on. I don't know if we're going to do that yet. But this is an HD camera, which would be great because this doesn't come with a camera. Or we might use some other webcam camera in there and put a webcam on there. We're going to be using this. This is the main component right here. Okay, this is, I don't know if you can see it pretty good here. I can probably zoom in over here on this camera here. You guys just bear with me. I'm using a little cheap camcorder. So let's zoom in a little bit here. This is the HP Elite. Now, this is not the Elite. This is the Pro Desk. It's just a small HP computer, small form factor. And you can see it has your connectors on the back. You've got USB, I believe 3.0 USB on the back. You've got HDMI, you've got VGA, and you got DisplayPort. Okay, DisplayPort, VGA, and HDMI. You guys bear with me. I'm doing these different angles here, so I'm just trying to show you guys all this. And this is a small form factor PC. I got this not too long ago. Got it on eBay, I believe. And it wasn't that, actually I got a really good price on it. I think it was like 60 bucks. So this is going to go inside of that. This is going to be the main computer that's going to go inside of that, okay? I'm showing you guys from this other angle here. Sorry about that. I know I lost my my video here a little bit. So anyway, also, this is a CRT monitor, cathode ray tube. It's really heavy. I don't know if it works anymore. I know I tried turning the unit on, it didn't work. So we're gonna replace the screen with this Dell monitor. That's why this Dell monitor is sitting here. This is a Dell monitor. It's a 15-inch monitor, I believe. I got it for $5.99. You probably can't see that. We'll zoom in on that too. I'll let you see. I got it for $5.99. This is the best deal I got so far. I don't think you can see it. I don't have it at the right angle. You can see it, but it's upside down. Anyway, yeah, I got this for $5.99 at this thrift store called Thrift Town out here in Sacramento. It's called Thrift Town in Sacramento. So this is the monitor, and it's a 15-inch monitor, and you can look at it. If I put it up to it, it looks like it's going to be about the right size. Hopefully, we're going to have to find out once we open it up. We're going to have to take that monitor apart. So it's a lot of work. I don't know if I'm going to do a time lapse on this particular video or not. But Bro-Morial month. Once again, going back to Bro-Morial month. Bro-Morial month is bringing back old equipment. So I just wanted to show this right here. This doesn't have anything to do with the video here. I'm gonna put it around my neck here. This is making all this noise on my microphone. This is a Zenith camcorder, okay? This is a Zenith camcorder, and I'm not sure what year this came out. It had to be, I don't know what year it came out. But anyway, it's pretty old. It's got a flip out screen on here. If I can remember how to flip it out. Okay, here, oh, you just flip it out. You just got to grab it from the edge. It's got a flip out screen, which is great. But it wasn't articulating at the time. You couldn't turn it around, so you could flip it up or whatever. And this took the VHS-C tape. So you had to open it up here. I don't have battery in here right now, but it would open up and you had to put the tape in. And this was a VHS-C camcorder, but it's Zenith. That's what I wanted to show you guys. That's what's really important. It says Zenith camcorder on the back here, and it says it in the front. Zenith camcorder. Can you guys see that? Okay. So this is going to be another project. This is going to be another upgrade. This is what happened. The camera swivels. So boom, it swivels that way. It swivels that way. So the screen didn't swivel, but you could flip it around this way like this, and then you could flip up the screen like that, and then you can see yourself. Okay. All right. We're going to show it on the other camera angle here. Sorry about that. So I got two different camera angles here, and this is what the camera looks like, the Zenith. And I was talking about the screen flipping. Okay, enough of that. So these are some of our retro projects, and when you call it retro, or I say vintage, we're gonna say vintage projects that we have today. And let me just raise this camera up a little bit. Okay, always trying to be a perfectionist here. Okay, I got a lot of junk in the background. Trying to not show all that junk in the background, but yeah, we got a lot of junk in the background. So today's video basically is converting this equipment, taking this mini PC, okay, this small form factor PC. We're going to build it into here. We may keep the CD-ROM. I'm not sure if we're going to keep the CD-ROM yet or not. We're going to put lights in here too, so you can see the way this thing illuminates. It illuminates pretty cool. I mean, the way the casing looks needs to be cleaned up. We're going to clean it up real good. This part right here is busted. This was it's not supposed to do that. So the plastic pieces right here busted. We may be able to kind of super glue those back together so that we can lift the unit, because you're supposed to be able to pick the computer up. I want to be able to do that again. And it's real heavy right now. So the goal is to take it completely apart. We're going to try to keep the I/O panels and everything. So we got FireWire and all this other stuff. We're probably going to use FireWire, but we're going to use the USB ports and probably the Ethernet and the sound ports and stuff like that. When you flip it around, a couple other guys have done these conversions. They use the old laptops. I was going to use one of my old laptops. I got a couple i5 laptops, and I was going to use the laptop board in here, and I may do that later on. I have another one of these that I'm going to be getting, that I got actually on the thrift store. I got from the thrift store. It hasn't came in yet, and that's the 1998 version. So it's the older version of this, and it's lime green, and it's has a keyboard and mouse. I didn't get the keyboard and mouse with this one, but I did get another keyboard. I got another keyboard that's coming in that's going to work with this, and another mouse. And the other one is from 1998. Once again, it's from 1980. Okay, so that's enough of that. I'm going to go back to my other angle here. You guys just bear with me for a minute. 1, 2, 3. I got it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah, we're back. So your boy Tony from Cali, how you guys doing? Back again. I'm talking on recording right now on my what camera are we using? This is the DJI Osmo. This is my DJI Osmo. I like this camera. Like I said, it follows me a little bit, which is great. And then the other camcorder that you can't see me on, you see my hand over there. That's just a Canon HF-R 800. Just a little regular camcorder, cheap camcorder. I use a lot of these cheap camcorders. I got another one right here on the ground. Did I get out of the scene? I got out of the sight. Yeah. So here, I use these camcorders all the time. This is my other $5 camcorder. I shot some B-roll with that. And B-roll is, matter of fact, we're going to shoot some right now. Some more B-roll real quick. So I got chip in here. Let me make sure I got chip in here. Okay. I love doing this stuff. You guys just don't know. So we're going to, 1, 2, 3. Get out of that real quick. 1, 2, 3. I gotta do some definitely do some editing on this. This camera, if you get out of it, I got it on follow now, so it's following me, which is great. This camera I got set. I'm gonna do some B-roll on it. So as I'm talking right now, I'm gonna have to mix these together, but we'll do that later. We'll talk about how we're gonna do all that. So this is the form factor. Once again, this is the Pro Desk camcorder right now. I'm just using my camcorder. You see what I'm doing? Using my camcorder and zooming in on it. And that's all you need. You don't need a whole lot of expensive equipment nowadays. People think you need a whole lot of expensive equipment. The Pro Desk, okay? And you can see the ports in the front. We've got 2 audio reports, 2 headphone jacks, and also a microphone. It can either double as a microphone. We've got USB-C. We've got 2 USB 3 ports in the front. I believe those are USB 3. And I got this, like I said, I picked this thing up a long time ago, basically, for like 60 bucks on the internet, and that's pretty cheap. This is an i5 unit, and it's got 8 gigs of RAM, and it's got Windows 10 on it. So you got ports in the back. I'm not sure if these are USB 2. You got Ethernet. You got your power jack. I didn't bring the power adapter in here. And then you got HDMI. That's the one that we're not going to be using, actually. Unfortunately, we're going to be using the VGA because that monitor is VGA. And that's VGA. It's a 15-pin VGA pin connector. If you don't know what VGA stands for Video Graphics Array. Video Graphics Array. Okay? And then that's the display port. That's another video output port. You can actually run like 2 or 3 monitors on this thing. I think you can run like, I don't know if you can run 3, but I know you can run at least 2 monitors. You might be able to run all 3. So we're going to probably have those outputs coming out to where we can have a HDMI output coming out so we can plug it into another monitor. And this is just going to be an awesome unit. And once again, this is the iMac. Did I get out of the screen again? Okay, I'm not going to flip it around. You guys just bear with me for a minute using these different camera angles. So this is the iMac. We got some cracked plastic that's right here in the area. So I'm going to try to repair that. I think the plastic might have fell inside. So I'm going to zoom in on that. Some cracked plastic right there. We're going to try to repair that. And I think the plastic is inside the unit. I haven't not taken this unit apart yet since I got it. I got it from the thrift store. And this was donated to me for my birthday. Talk about that. My birthday's coming up in about another week. So this was donated. I was able to get it from the thrift store. And I'm very happy with it. I've been looking for one of these for a while. And this is the Indigo. I actually wanted one of these when I was working back at Apple. Back in the day, I used to work for Apple Computers out in Elk Grove, California, Sacramento, California, Elk Grove. You guys know what I'm talking about. I worked at the plant. I was a computer technician, believe it or not. And I worked out there at that particular time. And the iMacs had just came out. I think I started in, it was 97 or 98 when I started. And I worked until 2000, I think. Okay. So I only worked out there for, like 3 years. I think it was like 3 years when I worked out there. And then I ended up moving to Vegas after that. And once again, this is the Dell computer, the Dell monitor. I'll show you guys the price tag on that. Let's put it on top of the HP. So we got a couple different components. See, that's $5.99. It says that it works. And we're going to just take their word on it. Actually, I plugged it up. It does work. I take that back. It has one pixel that is very, very small, and you can kind of see it, but it depends on you really can't see it. You can't see it, but I can tell. I'm a perfectionist. So those two, this monitor is going to go inside of that machine, and then after that, what else? That's pretty much it. This is the computer. Okay, it's an HP computer, HP small form factor, the Dell monitor. And that's pretty much it. Now, the reason that I'm making this video is, I'm going to come back to me now from this particular angle. This is good. I think this might be even better. The reason that I'm making this video is because, how should I say? There's a lot of guys that build different type of retro projects, modifications, that type of thing, where this is called what they call a mod. So a lot of guys build these mods and stuff. But the thing of it is that a lot of guys spend a lot of time, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. And they do some excellent work. I've seen some excellent work. I've actually posted some of their videos and stuff. But with this particular video, I just want to show how simple it is, because you don't have to spend a lot of money to work on a project. I tell a lot of people, they gamble, they go to the casinos, they do this, and then they're stressing out. I got family members and everybody they go to the casino and they're stressing out, they spend all their money. And this just keeps me busy. This is on a Sunday. We're on a Sunday. I'm sitting here. I'm going to take this thing apart. And like I said, I could do a time lapse and show you how it's all going to look and everything, but I don't feel like doing all that. But I'm not spending a lot of money. That's the key. I'm not spending a whole lot of money to do this. This is stuff that I already had. You know, I had this, I just got the computer recently. I just got that, like I said, from the thrift store. And I had the computer already. I had a computer for a while. So I'm putting together things with things that I already have. And that's what this video is all about. There's a lot of guys, they build from scratch, or they might go out and buy a bunch of processors and motherboards and things like that. I used to do that back in the day. And if you got the money to do that, there's nothing wrong with that. But in this case, I just wanted to kind of show that, you know, it doesn't take a whole lot of money. You get something like this, a small factor, you see that it's going to fit inside that unit really easily. Take all the guts out. We got to take this thing all apart. And that's the main thing is taking it apart, which is kind of fun for me. Oh, sorry. So if you look in there, you can see the CRT and you can see the tube and you can see all the guts and stuff. And it's just a couple screws and it pops open. I used to pop these babies open all the time, and I don't feel like showing all that on tape right now. But if you want to see how it's done, you can just look at someone else's video. I'm going to pop it all apart, and then once I get it all wired up and everything, I'll probably show you guys some of the video at that point. But once again, let me sit back here a little bit. Back to, how should I say? Can you guys see me on this camera? Hang on here. Let's do a rotation. This camera always it changes because it follows you. You know, that's the only thing about it. It's face tracking and all this other stuff. Okay, we're gonna go back to that camera. I'm gonna sign off on this. I love you guys out there. Peace and love. And this camera is closer up though. This is closer shot, so I probably should keep it. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'll just hold it for right now. I'm not gonna be holding it too long. So once again, we're going to be putting this system together, and we call this the, it was called the iMac, okay? It was called the iMac back in 2000. We're going to call it the Bro-Mac, okay? We're calling it the Bro-Mac. And because that's what I do. I put my own label in there, my own little touch, okay? So it's called the Bro-Mac. And like I said, I'm putting the HP computer inside the G3. That was a G3 back in the day. That was the iMac G3. And we're putting a G2 inside a G3, okay? I'm keeping it real. I wanted to put a G3 inside a G3. That would be great because the HP, they got their own little label or whatever. So the next level up on this computer is the G3, and then they also have a G4. So we're going to put a G2 inside a G3. I'm keeping it real. Use whatever you have. It could be an old broken laptop. I was going to use an old Asus motherboard. I got a cracked up screen in there, but that one that actually works, but the screen is cracked, but it still works. I was going to take that motherboard out and I was going to put in here. I still may do that. I don't know. But right now we're going to throw this HP in there, and I'm going to have it to where it's swappable. I'm not going to take the HP unit all apart because I may want to use it in a different unit. So that's what I wanted to show in this video. A lot of guys are doing like a permanent build where they go out to get the motherboard, they get the processor, they get the RAM, everything, and they build it in there and they spend up maybe $1,000 or whatever you're going to spend. And I don't want to do that. And I can't afford to do that. That's why I tell you guys, don't hate, don't wait, donate. Also, go to my Cash App because this is really good information that I'm giving you guys today. I'm giving you guys a big jewel here on how you can do something, how you can take something like this, a small form factor computer, you know, HP. This is the G2. It's not the Elite. They got the Elite G4 and G3 and all that stuff. I wanted to get the G3, but it's too expensive. But they got a couple of these online that you can get for maybe $100, $150 if you want to spend a little bit more money. Maybe I'll get one of those later, but I can't afford it right now. I can only use what I got, and I got this for like $60. I'm happy with that. This is the HP Pro Desk, and this is the G2 i5. You can get i7 if you want an i7, and it'll be a lot better. And all you need to do is connect this baby. Take this apart. It's so simple. Take it apart. Connect this to that monitor right there. Take that monitor apart right there. Take this monitor apart, which is VGA. Take the VGA, connect the VGA to VGA. Okay. And I showed you guys what VGA is. VGA is this pin right here in the back. This connector, I should say. That's the VGA, which stands for Video Graphics Array. You take that cable. There's a cable that connects to that 15-pin cable. You take that cable and you connect it to that monitor right there. And I hooked it up the other night. It worked fine. And we're gonna just, like I said, open this thing up. We got to place the monitor in there. We got to take that frame apart around, because it's not going to fit that frame. Take the frame out, take the LCD out, and just basically take the gut that. We're going to gut that baby, and we're going to gut that baby, and we're going to put together. And we're using these 3 components right here. So that's why I'm making this video right now, to show you the actual 3 components. I'm gonna move everything else out the way. We're using just those 3 components right there, folks. So that's about it. I think we're going to end this video. It's a lot of other things that I want to say. We might have to do a part 2 because I'm getting a little tired, but I think we're going to do a part 2. I did want to say, like I said, if you guys like the project and you like what I'm able to show you here, and you know, kind of put this information out there. If you like this, you know, don't hate, don't wait, donate. Go to my Cash App at $ Tony Mcdew. I'm a little short. I'm a little short right now, keeping it real. My spirits was a little down. I had to pay some bills, and you know, things is not always like we planned things to be. I was expecting some money last a couple days ago, and I didn't get the money that I was expecting. You know, and it was a long story, and I'm not gonna go all into it. But I was a little down, to be honest with you. So if you guys can help out and you want to donate, please help me out on that. So I got to pay some bills. It's time to pay bills again. Haven't paid my storage. I haven't paid a lot of things because I just haven't had the money. I had the money for a little bit, but you know, I've been trying to help other people and stuff like that, and things didn't work out, put it that way. I was helping out. I helped out some people. And so people help me. So I try to help out people too. If I have a little money, I tried to, you know, I tried to give it out, and I didn't get it. I didn't get it back. I was supposed to get it back. I didn't get it back. I'm just keeping it real. So here we are. What month is this? June. This is the month of June. I was really kind of down. I was kind of down and depressed, to be honest with you. I said, this is going to be a great month. I had a lot of big plans, a lot of things. I actually have a couple other projects that I want to show you guys. But right now, I'm just trying to do one at a time. So we're going to do the iMac G3 Indigo iMac computer. We're going to convert that today. It's a G3. We're going to convert it from a G3 to a G2 HP computer. We're turning it into a PC. So it's going to be a G2 HP computer with a Dell monitor. Okay. Using different components, and you don't have to spend a whole lot of money. A lot of guys, I watched a bunch of guys on YouTube, and they built these, they use different laptops and a couple motherboards and stuff they bought. Like I said, they spent a lot of money. I'm not spending a lot of money, and I'm gonna show you how you can do this very quick. Okay. So I love you guys out there. Peace and love. And once again, if you can help out, I definitely need some help right now. Behind on a couple bills. If you can help out, please help me out. My birthday's this month, June 23rd. Okay. Keeping it real. June 23rd is my birthday. So if you want to donate and help out, or you know, go to my Cash App. It's $ Tony Mcdew. $ Tony Mcdew. And you know, you can email me at if you want to email me on any. I'm also looking for some G4s. I was looking for some G4 tower. Okay, they got a couple different ones. They got the mirror one, and then they got the G3 tower. G3 Apple computer towers. I'm looking for those because I want to do some conversions on those too. And I have the parts. I just need to get the towers and the bodies, you know, the frames. So if anybody has a G3 or a G4 tower, let me know. I actually have a what is it? I got a G5. I got a G5 tower, but I can't pick it up right now because I don't have the money. Keeping it real. I actually did a bid on it, one at a thrift store. And that's another reason. Hey, if you guys can help out and you want to help me out on picking that up, I did the bid on it, but I can't pick it up right now because, like I said, I loaned out some money and then I didn't get my money back. Keeping it real. I got a G5 that's going to be, you guys know what a G5 is. I can't wait. It's a G5 tower, okay, with the dual processors and all that kind of stuff, whatever. We're going to do a conversion on that too. But I don't have a G4. I got 2 G4s that I had looked at, and I don't know if I can get them. I'm going to try to get them. If you guys can help me out on that, I need a donation. Keeping it real. Please help me out so I can get the G4. The G4 iMac that came out was pretty awesome. It had the little weird arm with the screen. I posted a picture of it the other day. I found one of those, but I just don't have the money to pick it up. And it's at the thrift store. So if you can help me out on that, I would really, really appreciate that. It could be my birthday present. I'm keeping it real. So I was telling everybody this month, I don't look for a birthday present and things like that, you know, but if you do want to help out and, you know, help me get my G4, G3 computers, let me know. And my back is hurting. My back is hurting. I got to end this video. I love you guys. Peace and love. Go to my Cash App. It's $ Tony Mcdew, okay? $ Tony Mcdew. If you like any of this stuff, you like the projects, you like what I'm doing here, just go to my Cash App, $ Tony Mcdew, and I'll try to show you guys more of this type of stuff and how it all works. And you know, just keep you. It keeps me busy. It keeps me. It keeps me from going insane. That's what it really does. It keeps me from going insane, and it keeps me from snapping and being mad at the world and being mad at things that I have no control over. So this is just something that I always did. I always like to make things and build things. So once again, go to my Cash App, $ Tony Mcdew, because I love you, and we out. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? I'm your boy Tony from Cali. Okay, yes, I'm having fun today. It's Bro-Morial month, Bro-Morial month 2023. Okay, we started Bro-Morial month. We call it Bro-Morial Day. I started a day, and now I changed it for the whole entire month. The reason that I'm doing this is because I think that we should recognize sometimes the past. It doesn't have to be all about electronics. It doesn't have to be about the fallen soldiers. And yes, Memorial Day is about the fallen soldiers, and I respect that. And my dad, he was a fallen soldier. He was a veteran, and you know, he passed away back in when I was like 10 years old. Okay, can't even remember what year it was, 1975 or something like that. So I was like 10 years old. No, it was like 1973. Must have been 1973. Huh? Yeah. That would make me 10 years old. So 73, 74. And all I want to say is that, hey, we're running out of tape on this one, looks like. That's okay. That's why I got backup cameras. I got 3 cameras right now recording on. So whatever camera runs out, it's fine. This is my front camera, my front close-up. Then I've got my DJI Osmo, which is the further shot. And then I got a little Sony camera over here, which is a kind of a side shot. We're just kind of playing around with it. But forget about the equipment. These are just little cheap camcorders and stuff, you know, that I already had. And part 1 of Bro-Morial month was to talk about old equipment, like this camera right here, this Zenith. Okay, the Zenith camcorder, which is kind of cool. Got a flip around lens. Okay, and the screen does not flip around, but it flips up. The screen goes up and down. It flips around. And this is Zenith. Zenith. When's the last time you guys seen a Zenith camcorder? Okay, this is a Zenith camcorder, and I got this like from the thrift store a long time ago. I think I bid it on it or whatever. Probably got it for like $5 or something. And this is cool. Zenith. This thing is built. It's pretty heavy too. This is the battery right here. The battery comes off, and the battery's not charged right now at this particular time. But the battery, I'm not gonna take it off. The battery pops off, and it also has a strap, so you can put it around your neck. And boom, put it on your chest and carry it around and do videos. You can do all your blogging and stuff with this, right? And then it took a tape that went in there, and you could put a tape in there, and it took the VHS-C. So this would pop open, and then you put the VHS-C in there. Where's it pop open at? Can't remember where it pops open. I think it pops open from the front like that. But anyway, Zenith camcorder. This is a fallen camcorder someone's probably never ever seen before. Okay, showing you guys on all the different angles. Okay, that's enough of that. I think it's heavy too. So going back to what I was talking about, Bro-Morial month. I know my hair is looking whacked. I got the dreads and whatever. I know it's looking whacked, but that's okay. We'll fix all that up another day because it's not about me. It's about Bro-Morial month. And Bro-Morial month is a holiday that I created, just like they have Black History Month for the whole month or whatever it is, February. I decided to have a Bro-Morial month. It's the whole month of June. So every June from now on until I'm not here anymore on this earth, Bro-Morial month was created by me. So you remember that holiday, Bro-Morial month. And it deals with, I'll be showing you different things throughout the month, different pieces of electronics, and not just electronics. I'll show you, like I showed the other day, I just posted, it was a food truck from like 1905 or something like that. They had a food truck in 1905. I wasn't born, of course, you wasn't born, but it was interesting to see how the food truck looked in 1905. So a lot of things that we think that we're so advanced in as far as technology, and we are in in a sense, but a lot of it, we're actually going back and we're kind of studying. You know, you always study the past in order to build a future. And a lot of things that you think that we're going to have in the future may never exist, may never come, may never happen. There's always scientists and there's people working on all this kind of stuff. It's AI technology. I looked at some AI technology last night. It's pretty interesting, actually. I was like, wow, I might have to use some of the AI technology for some of my videos because it makes it easier. In other words, if I do green screen, I put green screen behind me and I do a background, and then now I got to take that and I got to key out the background, and then once I key it out, I got to figure out what type of images or video that I'm going to put in the background. It's very time consuming, but the AI technology was doing it automatically. I was like, what? Yeah, it was doing it automatically. So I might dabble into that a little bit. Okay, I just lost one camera. What does it say? Battery? I'm out of battery. Okay, I just lost one camera. That's okay, but we still got two more. That's why I made this video. I don't have it on power. So we're going to end this video anyway. That just tells me that I'm probably talking too long anyway. So we're going to end this video. But before I end the video, I want to tell you guys, please, please, if you like this video, go ahead and like it. Subscribe. I tell people, I used to say that all the time. I didn't think that was a big thing. I got to check my YouTube monetization. I got to check that right now because I'm not getting paid for my YouTube videos right now. I did get a little money before, but it wasn't a whole lot. And then they cut me off the other day. They said something about one of my videos was against copywriting. I don't know, maybe something I may have said or something. So I got to go back and do a little investigating on that. So I'm not getting paid on my YouTube videos. I wasn't getting paid that much anyway. It was really, really low. I don't have millions of subscribers like a lot of people do. So go ahead and subscribe, and then I'm going to try to figure that out. Maybe I'll have more subscribers in the future. Every little bit helps. And the money they did pay me, I mean, it was really, really low. Okay, I don't even want to talk about it because I'm hooked up on the Google AdSense, whatever we call it, AdSense. So every time a commercial goes by, that's when I get paid. You get a couple cents on each one. And I don't have millions of subscribers. I got like 6,000 now. I think I got 6,000 subscribers, which is decent, I guess, but it's not the big money. Okay, so please subscribe if you're out there. Subscribe, I guess. And like the video. They always say like the video, so like the video. That helps the algorithm. You know, I really don't know because I'm not in that category yet. But still, go ahead and like the video if you like it. If you don't like it, don't like it, I guess. But other thing I was going to say is what I will tell you is go to the Cash App though. Now that helps me out a lot. If you guys can help me out on the Cash App, if you want to donate $1, $5, $10, whatever. That's fine. If you want to donate more, that's even better. Right now, I'm kind of, be honest with you, when everybody gets depressed, I talk about this. I don't talk about it too much, but I try not to be depressed. But I've been down a little bit myself, and I've been really down because, you know, I had some major bills and stuff, and I wasn't able to pay them, and I wasn't able to, you know, just wasn't able to do everything I thought I was able to do. And I've been helping my dad right now. I was able to get a car. I got a little used car right now. Nothing to write home about, but I'm able to, you know, I still need to be able to maintain it. It needs some work too right now. It actually needs some work. I don't even want to talk about it, but it's just a used car. It's a Ford Escape. It's 2004, so it's pretty old. It needs some work. I need tires. I need brakes. I need all kinds of little things for it. So I'm just, you know, I'm not the kind of person that brags on things that I have because I don't have a whole lot, but you know, I do enjoy my hobbies and my electronics and things like that. You guys know the ATV projects that I've been working on. I've got the ATV F-150 EV project. Still, it's a work in progress. I've got it working. It does work. It functions and everything, but it's not where it should be right now. I still have to adjust the gearing on it. I got just the gearing on it. It's not a lot of work, but it's just a little time. And I've been, you know, physically not able to do it right now because I'm trying to take care of my dad. So right now, as we speak, I've been trying to dabble in different things. And officially right now, I'm taking care of my dad. That's the main thing. Everybody wanted to know what's going on there. They say, Tony, and I get a lot of negative. I got some negative comments that on my YouTube that were You know, I don't try to block people and all that kind of stuff, but it was pretty negative. It was pretty bad. You know, people are like, hey, you need to do this. You need to go get a job. You know, I do have a job right now. I have a job taking care of my dad. Okay. And yeah, I just signed up. So I'm getting paid for that, which is not a whole lot of money, but I'm getting paid for that right now to take care of my dad. So I just want to keep you guys in the loop. When everybody's talking about, Tony, you need to get a job. You're just a bum. You're this and that. No, I'm not. I get paid for that. I work for the state of California. Okay. Keeping it real. I'm letting you guys know. Work for the state of California. I just recently got all the paperwork in to do that officially. My sister was doing it, and now I'm doing it. I am the caretaker. I am a IHSS worker or employee. Okay, that stands for in-house home support, in-home support services. Okay, I am a California. Work for the state of California. I'm just keeping it real. Because a lot of people say, hey, Tony, you got no job. You're just you this and that, and you're just homeless and blah, blah, blah. No, 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 no. I take care of my dad, and I help him on the bills and things like that. So I'm asking you guys, if you guys can help, that's what this is about. Part 2, please help. Go to the Cash App, $ Tony Mcdew, because it's really hard to be able to maintain everything. I had to get the car. I used some of that money to buy the used car, you know, license, registration, insurance, you know, all that kind of. You guys know what it takes to maintain a car, putting gas in it and everything else. And it's not just gas and oil. So, am I still okay? I saw my head. I didn't think I was recording. So, if you can help, it's $ Tony Mcdew. $ Tony Mcdew. I think we might have probably put that in the video once I edit this video, because a lot of people always ask me, "What's your cash app? What's your cash app?" $ Tony Mcdew. TONY MCDEW. Easy as that. And I really need some help right now. I'm just I was kind of stressing out. I was really stressing out because, you know, we got an electric bill. I'm trying to help my dad on the bills and stuff. You know, the rent went up, so I'm trying to help him on the rent. And this month has been really, it was kind of depressing. It started off really good. I was gonna make a video on the first of the month, and then on the first of the month, I was expecting some money. I actually loaned out some money to some family members and stuff, and I didn't get the money back. So I'm keeping it real. I didn't get the money back, and I was like, wow. So it kind of messed me up on my bills and messed me up on, you know, I'm not able to pay my storage right now. That's a big thing. Not able to pay my storage, not able to pay a lot of things. So if you guys can help, please, $, Tony Mcdew, please help me out on that. And YouTube's like I said, YouTube's not paying me no more. They cut me off too. They pay me like I think I get like $100 every 3 months or something like that. It was nothing, not $100 a month, not 200. It's like $100 every 3 months. I don't have a whole lot of views. I don't have a whole fan base, a big fan base like people think. People say, oh man, YouTube, you can make money. Don't believe that. You know, it depends. If you're out there doing pranks and you're doing some crazy stuff, yeah, you probably could. I'm not going to do that. And I don't know. There's a lot of young guys out there making a lot of money doing that. I'm not trying to be a big YouTuber. I told you guys that in the past. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. My goal is to help people. I want to be able to help you. If you want to learn how to put together PCs and electronics, and you want to learn how to do video and things like that, you know, my goal is to help you. But I also learn from other people. So once again, going back to this AI technology, I'm learning about that. Actually, tonight I'll be studying probably some software applications for AI technology. They got some built-in, what is that? It's basically, it's web-based. It's web-based software where you can do all your artificial intelligence. It sounds crazy. I didn't want to really get involved in that, but I may do that just to make my videos a little bit better and things like that. But I don't know. I don't want to get too involved in it. Anyway, we're going to end this video. I don't want to keep you guys too long, but once again, please, if you can, this is part 2. Bro-Morial month is all about. I haven't made a video in a while because, like I said, I've been down. I've been depressed a little bit. I'm keeping it real. Haven't made a video like in months. So you see my other video, I'll keep rolling it over and over and over. I'm going to keep on rolling that. That's like one of my favorite videos right now, where you see me with a long beard and whatever. That was broadcasting in 2023. Broadcasting in 2063. I love that video. So, you know, you go back to that, and there's things that I pull out of that all the time because, like I said, get right with God. I'm keeping it real. I believe that God is is helping everybody. It's helping people and watching people, and I think this is the time to get right with God. And speaking of that, there's been so many tragic things happening that a lot of people are going to probably tune out at this particular time. I don't care, but a lot of things, a lot of tragic things that have been happening, and I've been trying to memorize all the different stories of things that are happening. I think there was a woman who shot her brother. There was a woman who shot her brother, I think yesterday or day before, something like that. And I've already posted the story, but she shot her brother because her brother gave or she gave the baby some kind of candy or something, and it got stuck in the baby's throat. The baby kind of was choking on it, and the dad got mad. The brother got mad, and he started arguing with the woman or something like that. And then she went to her car and got her gun and shot him. She didn't kill him, but she shot him. So those are some of the things I wanted to talk about. And then, of course, there was that train derailment or whatever. I think it was like 3 trains crashing each other or something like that. Some kind of derailment in India. Last time it was like 288 people, probably more now. And it was like 900 people who got injured. Like 900 people got injured, and then like 288 people died. Okay. So, those type of things I like to, kind of put out there and let you guys know, because I'm still an independent journalist. I'm an independent journalist. No matter what you want to think, no matter what you want to say, no matter whether I'm getting paid for it or not. I'm not getting paid for being an independent journalist. It's just something that I like to do. I like to report on the news stories that are happening. And then the gentleman that just passed away at Grant, oh man, I don't know, even forgot his name. Just passed away at Grant. He got killed. He got shot in his car. Okay. He was in North Highlands. He got shot at Grant. That's the school I went to, Grant High School. Okay. Graduated in 1981. He was getting ready to graduate a couple days ago. He was getting ready to graduate the next day. He got shot in his car doing nothing. Now they captured the guy today. I tried to give you guys some follow-ups. They captured the guy. He's 17 years old who shot him. He was 18, the guy who passed away. And his dad ended up walking, doing the walk for the ceremony. He put on a cap and gown and walked through him, and everybody supported that, which was great. But life is just being taken away from us. And that's what I wanted to say in this part of the video, is because no matter what you have, no matter what you're trying to gravitate towards, no matter how much money you have, no matter who you are, Cash App founder Bob Lee, Cash App founder Bob Lee, somebody, they said the guy allegedly, is that what they say? Allegedly stabbed the guy, kept stabbing him to death, stabbed him, killed him. He's the founder of Cash App, the Cash App that we all use today. The Cash App that I tell you guys to go to my Cash App, go to my Cash App, go to my Cash App, $ Tony Mcdew, $ Tony Mcdew, $ Tony Mcdew, because I love you, $ Tony Mcdew, because I love you. He created that, Bob Lee, and supposedly somebody he knew, somebody he trusted, his friend, his his friend killed him supposedly over his sister. We don't know. Allegedly, is that what they say? Okay. So life is being taken away from us very, very fast. There's so many more stories. I don't have the time to go into them, but I post them all the time. I got some of them that are like stuck in my brain. All these people getting killed. There was a girl that was in an Uber. She got killed in the back of her Uber. She was targeted. People were getting killed just left and right. There was a stabbing. Some crazy guy was just going around stabbing people. He stabbed a lady at a tire shop not too long ago. Okay. So all these stories, I'm monitoring these stories all throughout the day, and not to depress anybody. It's just to show you guys what's going on in the world. You may not see this. You may be at work, working your 9 to 5, whatever. You may click on my page later on, and then bam, I'm able to show you some things that has happened in the past. People, cars running into different buildings, all kinds of different things. Car crashes, cars flipping over. There's a car that went way up in the air the other day, and it went up a tow truck. It was driving. It's not funny. It was a woman driving it, and she was driving real fast, and I guess she could have been on her phone. Who knows? She could have been on her phone, and she was going on the freeway, and the car went up the tow truck, and like Evel Knievel. You guys remember Evel Knievel? It looked like it just jumped. It went like 150 feet away and crashed, and she's still alive. That's amazing. A car burned up the other day. That was sad. I posted that, I think, this morning. Car caught on fire. Kids were in the car. The kids survived. Okay, kids survived, but they were in the car. And what else happened? The mom was in the store shoplifting. Come on now. The mom was in the store shoplifting. And the kids was in the car playing with some matches or whatever, and there was a fire, and some good Samaritan went and got the kids out of the car. And that was bad. I saw that the other day. Somebody else posted it, and then I actually found it on YouTube or something, and I reposted it. That's the kind of stuff that's crazy. And then, of course, the 4 children. Oh, my God. That was really, really sad. It's been bugging me for like a whole couple days. The 4 children that got burned up in the fire. Okay, they had fire at their home, and they're still investigating that. Still under investigating that thing. But 4 little babies. Okay, I think we're from 2 to 4 years old or something like that. Very sad. So life is very precious. That's what this video is about. Yes, we started off Bro-Morial Part 2. Bro-Morial Part 2 for therapy, for therapeutic ways of looking at life. Yeah, I do my projects. I'm putting a little mini HP computer inside the Apple iMac G3 from 2001 or 2002. I do this kind of stuff because it's fun. It takes away the pain sometimes. It takes away the negative thinking. A lot of people think about, oh man, that person did this to me, or somebody did you wrong, or somebody did this, or oh, I need the money. I need money real bad. I need to do this. I need to go do something bad. No, those are just those are devil thoughts. Okay, those are just little devil thoughts. Little devil, like in the cartoons, a little devil over here, and you got like God over here talking to you. You know, and it's like, I'm going to be building me something. Okay, I don't have any money right now. I'm broke. I'm like, okay, well, I could be sad about it. I got to go in here and still take care of my dad. He still got to eat. He still got to sleep. I still got to do laundry. I still got to do things for him. So I'm like, you know what? I don't have any money right now, but you know, we got some of the bills paid, and we're going to hopefully get the rest of the bills paid. And we just got to go. We got to live. You know, we still got to eat. We got food. I'm keeping it real on that. We keep our food. Okay. So we got food, and you know, we just like I said. But if you can help, $ Tony Mcdew. You like my journalistic style? Maybe you like my style, the way I tell the news. You know, I don't give you all the details, but you know, that's what we call it, bro breaking news. Okay, world bro breaking news. That's what it. World, because I get news from all around the world. Okay, I'm talking about the train derailment in India. Okay, that ain't out here. Okay, I'm in Sacramento right now, but I talk about stuff that happened in Vegas because I've been in Vegas for 18 years. I always show you stuff that's in Vegas all the time. I show you stuff in everywhere. Memphis, Houston, a lot of stuff, a lot of killings in Houston. A lot of stuff been happening in Houston. Wow, a lot of stories in Houston. So when I post stuff, I'm not just posting. I'm putting a label out there. The label is World Bro Breaking News. Okay, maybe you've already seen it. Maybe you haven't seen it before. Maybe something new. Maybe you haven't seen it. It could be something that happened last year. I'll still post it. You know why? Because I'm not under no contract. I'm not under no, I don't work for no station or anything. I work for my own station. WBN Channel 63. You guys see that on all my postings, hopefully. WBN, World Broadcast News. World Broadcast News is my network. Okay. So I don't work for KCR Channel 3. I wanted to work for KCR Channel 3 too. KCR Channel 3 out here in Sacramento, Channel 58. I wanted to work for those stations way back when I was younger. Now you couldn't get me to do that because, you know, you're under that umbrella where you're controlled. You're controlled to say certain things. It's all opinion based. You know, you have to really watch what you say, I guess. That's why I'm not making no money on YouTube right now either, because they probably cut me off because I say stuff that I'm not supposed to say. But, you know, it's not about the money all the time, you know. But you can still cash at me. Like I said, you can still cash at me. And that's why that's one way I can continue to make my videos and give you guys information. Now, when I show you guys simple things like, you know, I can get really deep and talk about a multimeter, how to use a multimeter, and things like that. If you're interested in that type of thing and you want to learn about electronics and things like that, I could tell you some things about electronics. If you want to know about computers, small form factor computers, something like this, look how small this thing is. This is so cute. Okay, this is so cute. Form factor, HP, get something like this. You might get one for 20 bucks. You might get one for $30, whatever you get it for. Just get it. That's what I tell people. Just get it. And I'll tell you, like I tell a lot of other people, you know, I've been telling you guys for this a long time, shopgoodwill.com. I don't go to all the physical Goodwill stores anymore. And there's another one called Goodwill Finds. I haven't used that one yet. Goodwill Finds is where they already have a price. And if you don't want to do any bidding, I do a lot of bidding sometimes, but if you don't want to do any bidding, Goodwill Finds, they have prices that's already set. And you can just buy right there. Hit the button and buy, and they ship it to you. Most of the products come through FedEx. I've got most of my projects, I think 95% of my projects came from FedEx. Sometimes the shipping can be a little expensive, sometimes depending on the weight. I do have, like I said, I've got a G5 that's coming. I need some help on that G5. Please help me on my G5. It's a G5. They call it the Power PC. Power PC. I'm looking to get in that. I already bidded on it. It's a little pricey. I think I got it for like 50 bucks or something like that. Haven't paid for it yet. Okay. So if you can donate to help me get that, and the shipping was like, dang, like another 30 or 40 bucks. I'm keeping it real because it was heavy. It's a G5, the G5 Power PC. So I've asked around through Facebook if you guys have any old towers that you want to get rid of. I'm looking for some Mac towers, basically, not just PC towers. I'm not really interested in too many PC towers, but like a G3 tower, a G3 or G4 tower. If you have anything like that, let me know, please. Email me, TonyFromCali81@gmail.com. You can also call me on my, I got another phone, one of those Obama phones. I'm keeping it real. Don't be trying to call me all day, though, because I ain't going to be answering it. It's 916-598-2572. Okay? Like 1972? Okay, that's how I remembered it. Okay, 598. That number again is 916-598-2572. And if I don't answer, leave a message or something or whatever, because I'm always busy doing things. Like I said, taking care of my dad right now. I work for the state of California, IHSS. Not making a whole lot of money. I'm not making the big money I used to make back in the days when I did AV and all that kind of stuff. I'm keeping it real. But it's not about how much money you make. It's about budgeting, and it's about, just living your life. I'm living my life. I'm enjoying my life. I'm feeling a little happier now that I made this video. You see, I'm happier. I was down. I was depressed. When I don't make a video, I get down a little bit, I think. I wanted to do, some fancy stuff in this video and all that kind of stuff. And I said, you know what? I just got to get it out there. So this video is part 2 of Bro-Morial month, to tell you guys what Bro-Morial month is about. It's about me showing you some of the past. And some of the things I'm going to show you, I may not have all the equipment that I'm showing you. I may not show you. I'm going to show you something like a food truck or something. I don't have a food truck, but I'll show you a food truck from like 1905. I'll show you something from electric cars from the 1900s. They were making electric cars way back then, but people didn't know that. Okay. This ain't nothing new. So the technology is, yeah, we have better technology, but they were experimenting with that back then. So I'll be showing you a lot of stuff in Bro-Morial month. This is Bro-Morial month. I'll probably find some stuff today, some old computers, something from the 1900s, whatever. I think I showed one the other day. It was like, it looked like a, I can't even think of the name. Where the operators used to do the operator thing. Young people don't even know what I'm talking about, but they used to put the cables in. The operators, there used to be operators back in the day. When you get on the phone, you had to talk to an operator. Okay. Yeah. You guys don't know nothing about that, but it looked like that, but it was a computer. I think it was for telecommunication. I forgot all about it, but I sent it out the other day. I'll be sending out stuff like that. Old Sony cameras. I got an old Sony camera over here from like 1974. Those are forgotten pieces of electronics. I just like to show it. And that's what Bro-Morial money is to me. Bro-Morial money is showing you things that I have, some things that I don't have, how time has changed for us, maybe even menus, how you could buy a hamburger for 10 cents or something like that. I might have an old Burger King menu or something. That's part of Bro-Morial month. Okay. So when I created Bro-Morial month, I created that holiday. I created it to remember things. You may have something that you might want to remember, something that you might want to show. They used to call it Throwback Thursday and that type of thing. Yeah, that's fine. Send it to me. Put it in my Bro-Morial month comments. Send it in the comments. I think it's Good Day, Good Day America, whatever, Good Day Today or something. They were doing that. I was sending in some pictures every now and then, you know, about old equipment or, you know, some things of the past. They come on every morning. We watch it, and they always want, hey, show us some of your old pictures. Show us some of your old things that you like. So that's what Bro-Morial month. I created that for myself to kind of, so I could kind of look back and go, oh man, that's an old camera. Wow, that's an old computer. Wow, that's an old TV. Wow, because I enjoy looking at the old technology and then kind of comparing it to what we have today. Okay, just like I was telling you about the iMac. The iMac originated in 1998. Okay, 1997. I think they were trying to talk about it a little bit and build it, but I think it got shipped out basically in 1998. That's when they launched it, and Steve Jobs talked all about it. You can look at it on YouTube. It's pretty cool. So I got a 1998 iMac that's coming. It's a lime green, and this is gonna be pretty awesome. Okay, I need some help. I need some help getting it though. I haven't really paid for it yet. Yeah. But what I do is I find these deals. I'll find them and I'll try to get them later when I get some money coming in and stuff. And I was planning on having it for you guys. And like I said, I did loan out some money and I didn't get it back. And it would kind of mess me up a little bit. And otherwise, it will be coming pretty soon, hopefully. It's a lime green. It's got the keyboard and the mouse and everything. It's awesome. I don't know if we're going to take that one apart. I think we're going to keep that one original because I want to use that. I want to show that as a Bro-Morial project, or not project, a Bro-Morial, a piece of history. It's a piece of history. And when I was working at Apple at the time, I wanted that computer so bad. And then later on, the Indigos came out and the Graphites came out and all the other different colors, Ruby, and they were more transparent than the original ones. The original ones weren't. They were kind of transparent. You can see through them a little bit, but it was kind of like a blurry, kind of blurry, you know. I can't think of the name. That's not blurry. That's not the right. But it was kind of blurry. And then the next ones came out. It was like clear glass. Okay, that's what I just showed you guys earlier was the Indigo. So I finally got the Indigo, and that was the more higher processor. You know, I think it started off like 233 megahertz. Can you imagine that? 233 megahertz, and then went to 333, and then they went to 400 megahertz, and then they went to 500 megahertz, and I think they did a 600 megahertz system. And then they went out of the G3s to the G4s. Wow. And the G4s had different processors. I can't remember all the processors right now, but look it up. I'm intrigued to look at that stuff. I look it up all the time, and I watch some of the old videos, and I'm like, man, I remember when I was working at Apple back then, I wanted one of those, but they were like $1,200. Okay, these iMacs were like $1,200, and then I think that later on they dropped down a little bit lower, but they were like $1,200. Yeah, I was like, I can't afford that. I wasn't making that much money working at Apple. I was making $10 an hour, $10.50. I made $10.50 an hour at Apple as a computer technician. I was a repair technician, and I repaired the computers that came off the line, off the production line. So you have production computers that came off the line, and they needed to be checked and inspected. But the ones that failed, they would put a fail tag on it. They sent it to me, and I had to fix it. I had to figure out, okay, what's wrong with it? The motherboard's bad. The processor's bad. So we went through our diagnostic testing, and I was actually pretty good. And I set it up to where we could do, I think I did about 4 computers at a time. I could work on 4 computers at a time. I put one here, one here, one here, one here, and I would go, okay, let's check this one. No video, no power on this one. Let's check this one. And I just go back and forth. And it was just like it was a cool thing. I actually enjoyed it a little bit. But $10.50 an hour, that's what I made. I made $10.50 an hour. That was big money back then, I guess, you know. Not big money, but it was more than I made when I worked for Hewlett-Packard. I worked for Hewlett-Packard also. I worked for Hewlett-Packard in the opposite direction, not as a technician. I was a dissembler, where you take apart the product instead of putting it together. You take apart, you take out all the boards and all the components, and then you salvage. I worked in the salvage department of HP, where you're breaking down things. I took apart mainframes. I took apart all kinds of things. That's a long story. I didn't really like that, but I didn't like taking apart. I like building, but the part of me taking apart things back then, I made $6.35. You see why I didn't like it? Yeah. Nowadays, you guys look at that, $6.35 to take apart stuff, package it, throw stuff away, destroy stuff. I didn't like destroying. I don't like destroying any type of electronics. I was thinking about it salvageable somewhere, somehow. So I took apart things back then, but I learned how to take apart those things. And then I also worked for Packard Bell. You guys ever heard of Packard Bell? No, never heard of Packard Bell. Packard Bell was electronic. It was a facility too, just like Hewlett Packard and Packard Bell. They were, I'm gonna look for a Packard Bell computer. Anybody out there got a Packard Bell computer? Let me know. I would like to have a Packard Bell computer. I don't have one. I would like to have a Packard Bell computer. And that's another reason that I started this Bro-Morial thing. And even before Bro-Morial, I went back in the past and I looked at some of the things that I wanted to have back then. I thought I wanted to have at least. And they were kind of unreachable, especially at $6.35 an hour. So, you're looking at a $2,000 computer and you're making $6 an hour. No. So now I can go back in history. That's why I got so much energy to, and I'm so enthused to want to do that again. So when you see something that's really old and I'm like, wow, Packard Bell, I would really like to have a Packard Bell computer right now. If anybody has a Packard Bell tower or a Packard Bell desktop, even a desktop computer, let me know. I would really like to have one. I'm gonna look on eBay today, but they're getting crazy. Those prices on eBay, the people on eBay, I can't even afford that. To keep it real, I really can't afford that. Occasionally, somebody will have a good deal or something. I've been buying most of my stuff from the thrift store, shopgoodwill.com. Go to that site, check it out. You got to bid on stuff. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. I've lost a lot of stuff. Sometimes you bid, and sometimes you win. And I've won some stuff too. And then a new one is called, if you don't want to bid, you just want to buy something outright, go to Goodwill Finds. It's called Goodwill Finds, and they have products already there. Clothing, they have electronics, they have whatever. It's pretty cool. But I think the prices are a little higher on Goodwill Find. I haven't bought anything from Goodwill Find yet. But all these little gems, all this information that I'm giving you guys out there, come on, help a brother out. Go to the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Go to my Cash App, $ Tony Mcdew. I'm not begging. I'm just telling you guys, hey, I'm giving you a lot of information. If you want more information, if you want to learn how to build some of this stuff, maybe, I don't know. If you want to create a new hobby, and maybe I've inspired you somehow, go to my Cash App, $ Tony Mcdew. Easy, $. The $, TONYMCDEW. I'm gonna put it in this. I'm gonna put it in here somewhere. Go to my Cash App, and that'll help me out. That'll help me get the products that I can be able to show you guys. That'll help me with my projects, and it'll help me pay some bills, because I got to pay some bills, keeping it real. It's not about me just buying projects. It's not about me just buying stuff. I'm really, 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 really behind on some bills right now. I'm keeping it real. This is Bro-Morial month. So if you can help, please help me out. Yes, I do have my job, waiting on my paycheck, but I still got to pay bills, okay? So I'll talk to you guys later. I love you guys. Peace and love. I know I talked too long already. If you like any of the stuff that I'm telling you guys about, I'm gonna give you guys more information too. We're gonna talk more about AI technology. I'll probably have some software to talk about on the next episode that will help you guys do your videos, make your videos better and all that kind of stuff. And you want special effects? I've got people that want to know how to do special effects. I do it manually, so it takes me a little longer. And I'm gonna also tell you how to get some computers really cheap. Like I was telling you before, shopgoodwill.com. They've been coming up with, I've been seeing some pretty good deals on there. So I'm going to tell you what to look for and that type of thing too. If you're looking for a computer for your kids, for whatever, and you want to save money, shopgoodwill.com is pretty awesome. But you got to, it's kind of tricky. Sometimes you got to do some bidding. You got to be there. You got to wait, and you got to know what you're looking for. So I will be giving you a lot of information on that and on Goodwill Finds as well. I love you guys. Peace and love. Where's my Cash App? You guys remember it? $ Tony Mcdew. $ Tony Mcdew. $ Tony Mcdew. Because I love you. And we out.